Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel, man. We must continue to set the record straight, man. Stop the lies. Stop the narratives. Stop them from rewriting the history. And in this video, man, we're going to talk about LeBron James and how this man still thinks he's smarter than everybody else. This fool, you can't be smarter than everyone else when you're a fool. And you've proven yourself to be a fool throughout your entire basketball career, throughout most of your life, man. You just continue to embarrass yourself. And we're going to talk about it in this video, man. Because once again, LeBron James, like I said, with the comments that he's made over the last several weeks, his podcast, the things he talks about in his podcast, and once again, this coaching problem that's going on for the Los Angeles Lakers, another coach gone, and now LeBron James, like I said, once again, believing that he's smarter than every coach that's out there. We're going to talk about this video, guys. This guy's a straight clown. And I want to thank you guys as usual, man. You guys know the deal. Much respect to everybody out there that's been supporting my channel, man. Thank you, guys. Everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man. For real, man. All the true supporters of Sports and Fitness Rants. Like I said, guys, it's truly humbling, man. Thank you, guys. It means a lot. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, we must continue to do these things. We must continue to set the record straight, man. And when we talk about LeBron James, and once again, him thinking and believing that he's smarter than everyone else, I don't understand. You know, there's a quote, and I hope I don't mess this quote up. I think I'm going to mess it up, but I hope I get the gist of it out for you. It's a quote from Stephen Hawking. You know, may he rest in peace. And if you guys don't know who Stephen Hawking is, he's a world-renowned, one of the great astrophysicists, one of the smartest human beings in the history of mankind. And he talked about, the greatest tragedy to mankind is people who believe that they're smarter than they are. That's essentially what his quote was. I didn't say the quote properly or whatever, but he said that's the greatest threat to mankind. It's people who are not smart, who think they're smart. And LeBron James thinks he's smart. That's Stephen Hawking telling you you're a moron. You're the greatest threat to mankind. Is these stupid ass people out here that think they're smarter than everybody else because they got some status or they got a freaking degree or some certificate, some nonsense. They got some money. So they think they're better than you and me. They think they're smarter than everybody else. LeBron James, the chosen one. He's been given all of these things since a young age because he's been gifted by God. This man's been gifted, but yet and still he acts as if he developed those skills. He was born with this gift. I played high school basketball. I didn't play against anybody like LeBron James in my area. I ain't seen no one like this kid. A lot of these guys, they're freaks, man. They've been blessed. They've been blessed, man. How many times you went outside and seen someone 6'9"? How many times in your everyday life have you seen a 7-foot tall person? They're rare, man. Come on. And when we think about LeBron James and this man actually thinking he's smarter than everybody else, he's better than everybody else, always looking down on the common folk. Think about this man and the things he said to people in his career, the way he carries himself, the arrogance, the narcissism of this person. All these coaches now, they're all gone. Why is this? Because these fools, like a LeBron James, a Kevin Durant, a James Harden, these people are uncoachable. They're a bunch of narcissists. These people think they're better than they are. They think they're better than you and me. When we think about LeBron James, this man really does believe that he's better than you and me, guys. Those are the facts. Think about the things he said to the people over the years. This man told us to go back to our boring lives. Is your life boring? My life is not boring. Why are our lives boring, LeBron James? Because we don't have money? Because we're not as rich as you? Because you don't know who we are? We're not in the headlines? We're not famous? We don't have the status? So all of a sudden our lives are boring because we were rooting against you, because people were rooting against. How dare people root against you when you make a cowardly move like go to the Miami Heat? How dare people? You couldn't handle it. Once again, LeBron James proving that he can make these moves but can't take the heat for it. So sensitive and soft. So you told people to go back to their boring lives? Evidently, your life is boring because all your life revolves around is money and materialism, fame, And when you ain't getting that love, it hurts you. That's sad, man. Just like your fans are sad. This is why they're so emotional. They'll come to your comment section and they'll cry and moan. But they have no videos on their channels. No videos. But they'll tell me, I don't know basketball. Once again, make a video then. Fake fans, just like fake LeBron James, man. And this dude, man, this guy, once again, thinking he's smarter than everyone else. Right? He said he was in activate playoff mode. Nothing happened. Not a damn thing happened. Once again, laughing in the people's faces. How many times has man lied to the people? Look how many, the man fake reading books. Think about this. We've talked about this many, many times. Making a mockery of the people. A mockery of Malcolm X. Just making a mockery of these things. Thinking he's better than everybody else. I can fake read a book. I'm LeBron James. I can do whatever the hell I want. And when someone calls me out, I'm just going to continue to talk nonsense because I'm LeBron James. No real person in their damn right mind would do some nonsense like that on camera. You're going to fake read a book about a great historical person? What are we doing here? You weren't reading an X-Men comic. You're reading a damn book. And once again, you get called out on it and you continue the lie. You continue to George Costanza it. It's disgusting. This is why I'll never support this man. I will never get behind this man. And when we talk about the coaches being fired, once again, guys, it speaks to the issue of LeBron James and this delusional mind that he has where he thinks he knows the game of basketball better than everyone. I don't care what this man talks about on his podcast. I don't give a damn what he breaks down. Oh, look, his fans will be like, oh, LeBron James can memorize plays from 5 games ago. He remembers plays. He knows things that are going on before the game. I don't give a damn about any of that stuff, man. Get the hell out of here. We're talking about what does it do on the court. Because once again, when we're talking about the on-court game, LeBron James is one of the stupidest people in the history of the game. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. When we think about LeBron James' game, right, and I've told you guys on this channel, LeBron James' game is not evolved or any of that stuff. His fans will say like, dude, man, what's this guy talking about? LeBron James developed a jump shot. LeBron James is a better three-point shooter than Michael Jordan. LeBron James can shoot. LeBron James developed this. When we talk about these things, and I laugh when I hear people say these things, where's the evidence of this? I asked him. Where's the evidence of LeBron James developing that jump shot? There's no evidence to support this. Because when you watch the on-court game, and we think about, let's think about this season, for example. LeBron James had that wide-open three-point shot at the end of that game, right? The game was tied 99-99 with about 15 seconds left to go on the clock. LeBron James, defensive player, falls down the floor. LeBron James steps back for a wide-open three-point shot. Wide open. There's no one around LeBron James. He has time to just take a nice, easy shot. So, if LeBron James been working on his game, he's been evolving his game, he's been doing all of these things, then why has his jump shot never evolved over the years? He should be money. That shot should have went in. He should have shot it with confidence. But he didn't, and he missed it because that's what he always does. That's what he's always done. Because he's never worked on his game like that. He never has. Because he's never realized and developed his game because he's always been given everything off his athletic gifts, what he's been blessed with. So he continues to use what he's been blessed with now, which is what? His physical prowess, the physicality that he's able to use in this era that no one else is able to use. But LeBron James is somehow. But we're supposed to believe that LeBron James has worked on his overall game just off of those things alone? No. It's the opposite. His game has declined since he's left Miami. It's devolved over the years. Still turn the ball over. Still no ball handling ability. What dribbling move does LeBron James have? Can anyone tell me a dribbling move that LeBron James has? He got no dribbling moves. What move does he have going in the game? It's what? Lowering the shoulder and trying to finish strong. That's his move. There's no go-to move. But what happens? It backfires on him in the clutch. Because in the clutch, what is the problem for LeBron James? He don't want to go to the free throw line. So once again, exposing LeBron James' lack of overall game and development over the years. So this highlights everything we're talking about. He thinks he's smarter than everyone else. He don't have to work on his game. Never work on. This is why he left Miami. He didn't want to work on his game. He didn't want to practice like that. He didn't want to do these things. The complete opposite of a Michael Jordan. The complete opposite of a Kobe Bryant, a Larry Bird, some of the other all-time great competitors. the Jerry West, the Bill Russells, the guys who are known for hustling, working on their games. Like I said, going to practice, practicing, pushing their teammates. This is not LeBron James. Think about it, guys. He's been in the league for 21 seasons and refuses to allow his teammates to be the best versions of themselves. He still continues to play this system nonsense. Michael Jordan was smart enough to know, hey, this triangle might help us win. That's what's about, the winning. It wasn't like, hey, wait, I'm not going to average 40 points a game in this system. I'm not going to average this. No, he was worried about the winning. The winning. That was what it was about. If they were going to win, then damn it, let's do it. That's not LeBron James. It's damn it, I want my stats and win at the same time, which hasn't been good. This is why he's 4-6, guys. One of the major reasons why he's 4-6. The inconsistent play of LeBron James and the system. Forcing his teammates to fit around him, never allowing his teammates to help him. That goes to his lack of IQ, his lack of smarts. The teams are trying to draw up huddles. There's LeBron James off to the side. But the coach is supposed to coach? At some point, LeBron James can't blame the coaching. It comes down to the players making the plays. It's the players who are making the plays. LeBron James can't be blaming the coaches. His fans can't be blaming the coaches, man. Was it Phil Jackson that stole the ball from Karl Malone in Game 6 of the 98 Finals? No. Was it Phil Jackson who made the shot in Game 3 of the 1991 Finals to send the game to overtime when Pippen fouled out? No, it was Michael Jordan making a shot, making a play, stepping up. Right? It's not the coach out there. Right? Sometimes Bill Russell's making a play. Right? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's making the sky hook. He's grabbing the rebound. Right? Moses Malone, Dr. J. Larry Bird's making the shot. Right? Leading his team. Tim Duncan's out there galvanizing the defense. Kobe Bryant's out there hustling. Come on, man. These guys are out there doing these things. They're making plays in these games. It's not just the coach. You can't just keep blaming the coach. Oh, LeBron James never had a great coach. No, LeBron James never made a great coach. He never made a coach great. He never did these things. He had Eric Spoelstra. He had Mike Brown. He had Paul Silas, David Blatt, Tyronn Lue. Come on, man. Some of these guys are quality coaches, man. He could have done something with Luke Walton. He could have turned Luke Walton. Where's Luke Walton at? Has anybody seen Luke Walton? Ain't seen him since. Guy's a coach killer, man. Thinks he's smarter than everyone else. But when it's time to make a play, like it was, there's LeBron James throwing up a brick. But let's blame Darvin Ham for LeBron James throwing that brick up. That's on Darvin Ham. Game is tied up. LeBron James got the game-winning shot. He throws up a brick. Jamal Murray comes down, hits the game-winning shot. Where's LeBron James? That's Darvin Ham's fault? Is Darvin Ham's fault LeBron James be low managing in the regular season? It's Darvin Ham's fault when LeBron James ain't played a lick of defense in years. Not a lick. That's Darvin Ham's fault. It's Anthony Davis' fault. It's Austin Reeves' fault. It's D'Angelo Russell's fault. We know that. Not LeBron James' fault. LeBron James thinks he's smarter than everyone else. The funny thing is about LeBron James, though, guys, is LeBron James is so smart. He still hasn't figured out that he's on TV doing this stuff. That's the dumbest thing about LeBron James, his fans. That's why I always tell you guys, what they say don't match the video footage. When they talk about LeBron James look like he's 21 again, he's 18 again, then why is he standing around on defense? Why is he not doing anything on defense? Nothing on defense. He's never been great on defense. But they'll say he's 21 again. LeBron James is like he don't realize that he's on TV and that we can see you not being fouled and still crying for fouls. How many times have you seen LeBron James cry for a foul, guys, in the middle of a game? And then when they show the replay, he didn't get touched. Or it was all ball. How many times have you seen this? It's repeated. Shout out to my man AOH, Angry Old Hoops. He always exposes this stuff. Super slow motion replays. No one touching LeBron James. There goes LeBron James flying into the first row. There goes LeBron James crying to the referees with his shoulders shrugged, his palms up in the air. While the play's going on, team playing 4-on-5, they show the replay 3-4 times. LeBron James not touched. The guy has all ball. But LeBron James will tell you, he grabbed my arm. He grabbed my wrist. This man, so smart LeBron James is. Still hasn't figured that he's on TV. That we have slow motion replay in HD. You can see everything. That's why I tell you guys, the video footage don't back up anything these guys say. LeBron James out there stumbling and bumbling around the court, hitting the side of backboards, airballing free throws, but then they have an article come out and say, oh, LeBron James is one of the best shooters in the league. How the hell is that possible? How do you have credibility to write this article saying LeBron James is one of the best shooters in the league when he's clanging things off the side of the backboard, missing the shots when it matters most, throwing up air balls from the free throw line, barely shooting 70% from the free throw line throughout his entire career, but he's one of the best shooters in the league? No, he's not. Stop it. The man be missing wide open layups with regularity. He can't dribble up and down the court. Think about LeBron James. When Stan Van Gundy, I did that video the other day. Stan Van Gundy said LeBron James is the second best player in the league. Right now, at age 39, second best player in the league at going coast to coast, downhill in the NBA. LeBron James can't even dribble the ball 3 steps without traveling, without carrying it, without stumbling around his feet, without tripping up on somebody or having to lean into someone to keep him upright. This is why he leans into people. He's off balance. This is why he takes that 3rd, 4th step. It's a gather step. It's a /gather step, /balance step, right? Because he's off balance. So he's got to regain his balance. But Stan Van Gundy will tell you LeBron James, second best player in the NBA right now at age 39, at going down coast to coast. This man can't dribble. Get the hell out of here, Stan Van. What basketball are you watching? Once again, the lies and narratives. This is why we're here, standing up against this stuff, setting the record straight. LeBron James thinks he's smarter than everyone else. He's one of the dumbest guys. Not one of the dumbest guys. Let me say it like this. For the way that his IQ is talked about, as if he's one of the smartest, or not, I've heard people say he's the highest IQ in NBA's history. That is the biggest lie in NBA's history. That's a huge lie. LeBron James is not one of the smartest basketball players. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. He still hasn't figured out how to play the game. He still hasn't figured out his spots on the court, a go-to move, really an overall game. No clutch ability still. I don't understand what people are talking about when they say that LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, guys? It don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense, man. He ain't developed that overall game like that. He just never has. But they'll say he's one of the greatest overall player, all-around game of all time, one of the greatest all-around players of all time, and the highest IQ of all time. This man's a certified idiot. LeBron James is a straight clown. Think about it. He's a clown. He's a straight fool, LeBron James. You remade Space Jam. Was that smart? Just off the court stuff. That's the thing about that, because a lot of people give him a credit for his business savvy. Yeah, he's parlayed his money on the court, signing all these max deals on the court. Michael Jordan made most of his money off the court. LeBron James made most of his money, if not half his money, on the court with his huge contracts that he signs. Michael Jordan made a very small fraction of his billions on the court. And Michael Jordan don't promote himself on social media, all this other nonsense. LeBron James always promoting himself, always trying to sell himself. He's a joke. Remake Space Jam, jacked it all up. It wasn't the same, right? That wasn't smart. He redid the house party thing. I think they did too. That wasn't smart. I mean, come on, man. I said, this guy doesn't do anything that makes you think it's smart. Like, whenever he does things off the court, he must look for the recognition. That's not smart. I mean, that's at the least of it, it's not smart. It's classless. It's not honorable. But this is LeBron James. He has none of those things. But it's not smart. And when we think about the on-court game, like I told you, never developing his on-court overall game, that's not being smart. You never worked on your free throw shooting. That's not smart. Never worked on your jump shot. That's not smart. Never developed the go-to move. That just wasn't smart. Never learned to not play in the system. That is obviously not smart. Never being coachable. Obviously, that is not smart. That's not having a high IQ. Not being coachable. Never taking responsibility. That's not having a high IQ and understanding who you are supposed to be. The leader, taking the ownership, taking the blame, accountability. So that's not smart. His fans are not smart because he's not smart. So all these things about the IQ, yeah, LeBron James will make some nice pass on the court. He'll make some nice plays. He's an all-time great. He's going to have his plays, his highlights, all of those things. But the lack of consistency for LeBron James and the way that he carries himself, that's been consistent. He's been flopping. He's been doing these things. He's been walking off the court, blaming others, not playing defense. Those have been going on for years. And him thinking he's smarter than everybody else has been since day one. He's always believed he was smarter. He always believed the ball in his hands is the best thing. But we've seen over the years, that's not the best thing. He's not the closer that Michael Jordan was, or a lot of the other great players were. He's not, guys. He ain't got the clutch shot like that. You guys know the deal, man. I've rambled on here. LeBron James still thinking he's smarter than everyone else. Another coach goes down, and it's continuing to be that way. People don't, now they're talking about J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick's going to come in there now. Two idiots, two fools who think they're smarter than everybody else. Him and J.J. Redick, I told you, J.J. Redick is one of the most condescending piece of garbage out there. He talks down to everyone. LeBron James thinks he's smarter than everyone, even the common folks, the people out there, everyone. J.J. Redick included. They're both a joke, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.